Barbies with Down syndrome, Barbies with vitiligo, Barbies with prosthetic limbs, Barbies using wheelchairs, Barbies with hearing aids, and Barbies with type 1 diabetes. The autistic Barbie is the next step in that evolution, and arguably one of the most culturally significant, because autism isn't visible. Barbie just changed the conversation again. In a world where representation is finally being taken seriously, Mattel has stepped forward with one of its most meaningful releases yet, the first ever autistic Barbie doll. This isn't a marketing stunt. This isn't a limited edition novelty. This is a permanent addition to the Barbie universe and a major moment for disability representation in mainstream toys. Let's dive into how this doll was created, why it matters, and what it signals about the future of inclusive play. Mattel unveiled the autistic Barbie as part of its Barbie fashionistas line, the same collection that has introduced dolls with Down syndrome, vitiligo, prosthetic limbs, hearing aids, and a wide range of body types. But this release stands out because autism representation in toys has historically been rare, often inaccurate, and almost never created with autistic people involved. This time, Mattel did it differently. They partnered with the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, a disability rights organization run entirely by autistic individuals. That partnership shaped every detail from the doll's posture to her accessories, ensuring the final product wasn't just symbolic, but authentic. So what makes this Barbie autistic? Not stereotypes, not caricatures, not exaggerated traits. Instead, the design reflects real, community-informed experiences. A slightly averted gaze, acknowledging that many autistic people avoid direct eye contact. Flexible joints, allowing for stimming motions like hand flapping or fidgeting. Noise-canceling headphones, a common sensory support tool. A communication tablet representing AAC devices used by nonverbal or semi-verbal autistic people. A pink fidget spinner included as a stim toy. Stim or stimming is short for self-stimulation and refers to repetitive physical movements, sounds, or behaviors used to help individuals self-regulate emotions, cope with stress, manage sensory input, or express excitement, commonly associated with autism but present in everyone to some degree, such as nail biting or hair twirling. These actions, like hand flapping, rocking, humming, or focusing on lights, provide sensory feedback or block overwhelming stimuli, helping people stay grounded or express joy. And these choices weren't random. They were tested, reviewed, and refined with autistic consultants who push for accuracy over aesthetics. The result is a doll that feels lived in and not imagined. Representation in toys isn't just about visibility, it's about identity. For autistic kids, seeing themselves reflected in a doll as iconic as Barbie can be life-changing. It tells them, you belong here. You're not an afterthought. Your experiences matter. For neurotypical kids, it normalizes difference. It teaches empathy. It makes inclusion part of everyday play instead of a lesson delivered in a classroom. And for parents, educators, and caregivers, it opens the door to conversations that many families struggle to start. This is the power of toys. They shape how children see the world and how they see themselves. Mattel's move comes at a time when autism awareness is shifting toward autism acceptance. The autistic community has been vocal about wanting representation that isn't infantilizing, pity-based, or medicalized. They want authenticity. They want agency. They want visibility without stereotypes. By collaborating directly with autistic advocates, Mattel aligned with that movement. This isn't about fixing autism. It's about celebrating neurodiversity. Barbie has come a long way from the narrow, unrealistic beauty standard she once represented. Over the past decade, Mattel has introduced Barbies with Down syndrome, Barbies with vitiligo, Barbies with prosthetic limbs, Barbies using wheelchairs, Barbies with hearing aids, and Barbies with type 1 diabetes. The autistic Barbie is the next step in that evolution, and arguably one of the most culturally significant, because autism isn't visible. It isn't a physical trait. It's a lived experience, and representing that experience respectfully is a challenge most companies avoid. Mattel didn't. The release has already sparked conversations across social media, disability communities, and parenting groups. Many autistic adults have expressed emotional reactions, some saying they wish this doll existed when they were children. Others see it as a tool for helping future generations grow up with more understanding and less stigma. Retailers like Target and Walmart are stocking the doll nationwide, making it accessible rather than niche. That accessibility is crucial. Representation only works when people can actually find it. Barbie's first autistic doll isn't just a new product. It's a cultural milestone. It's a reminder that inclusion isn't a trend, it's a responsibility. And when one of the world's most recognizable toys embraces neurodiversity, it sends a message far beyond the toy aisle. Whether you're autistic, know someone who is, or simply believe in a world where every child deserves to feel seen, this release matters. Barbie has always said, you can be anything. Now, more kids than ever can finally see themselves in that promise. How do you feel about the new Barbie? Will you or would you purchase this for your child? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please throw me a thumb. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.